This electric scooter reminds me of Griff's hoverboard in Back to the Future Part 2. Pretty awesome. Hey guys, it's Sam from TechFusions. Hope you're all well and safe, and today we've got a review on the Fuze electric scooter. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to Fuze Systems for sending out this awesome scooter. Please check out the link in the description below where you can check out all the features and functionality of this scooter. At any point, if you like the look of this scooter, you can get £50 off this scooter using the code tech_50 to get exclusive £50 off. So taking a closer look at the scooter, I love the design. The red and black design looks very menacing. You can already tell it's going to be a bit of a beast. The Fuze has a wide foot platform, which is really great for placing your feet on. You've got plenty of room to stand on the scooter. The scooter comes with a powerful 750 watt motor, which equates to a top speed of 40 kilometers per second and a range of about 40 kilometers as well. Now that's plenty of power to get from A to B for sure. This can also be adjusted to comply with local regulations. The one we have here is a standard Fuze model. They also offer a Fuze Max, which you can check out on the website. It's basically the same, looks exactly the same, just a bit of a bigger battery. Now the scooter is pretty big, pretty large and pretty heavy. It comes in at 19 kg. Keeping that in mind, it's not the easiest bringing in and out, folding down, lifting up. It's a bit heavy, just something to keep in mind. Taking a closer look at the scooter, we've got front and rear dual suspension, which makes going over bumps a bit more comfy and an easier ride. Plus the 10-inch tyres really help with the ride as well, making the ride a lot smoother than other scooters without suspension. You can also see these big disc brakes on the front and rear for controlled braking. It also has front and rear mud guards, which is great to prevent dirt flicking up and getting onto your clothes. And of course it's got a kickstand, which is really sturdy and will prop the scooter up, no problems. Moving to the handlebar, on the left hand side you have two buttons, starting with the light switch which turns the LED lights on. The front LED light is nice and bright. You can also change the position of the light in what direction you want it to face. And you got these nice red LED strip lights underneath the scooter on the sides. This definitely makes the scooter stand out at night, and if you're a fan of Star Wars, you might feel like a Sith Darth Vader when riding this scooter. Let us know what you think of the style and look of this scooter in the comments down below. Personally, I'm a massive fan of it. Now the button below is the horn, which sounds like this. Now this is something I'm not a massive fan of. I'd rather they go with a traditional bell. The horn just sounds, I don't know, it's a bit off. I'm not a fan of it. Moving to the right hand side, we've got the LED screen, which will display information such as what gear you're in, the speed, and how much battery life you got left. The throttle is also attached to the side of the screen, where you can control the throttle using your finger. Not the easiest thing to control, but you get used to it. There are 3 different gears on the scooter. There's gear 1, 2 and 3. These are Eco, Cruise and Sport mode. After using all of them, I would relabel them as Eco, Sport and Ludicrous mode, like the Tesla. I mean, it's insane. Gear 1 is definitely slowest of the 3. I mean, if you're just riding about town, just want a little cruise, that's fine. The acceleration's not that fast and great for beginners. Gear 1, yeah, easy. Gear 2 is plenty fast enough for me, to be honest. The acceleration's nice and quick and there's a good speed to it. It's more than fast enough to get you around town from A to B. There's no need to go higher than Gear 2 in my personal opinion. For the majority of time I kept the scooter in Gear 2. I thought this was the best gear to keep the scooter in. Now Gear 3 is pretty nuts and I wouldn't recommend this to beginners on this scooter. The acceleration is super quick and the top speed's a lot faster, so I would recommend Gear 2 personally. Stick to that, you'll be fine. So taking the scooter out and about, I've got to say the scooter impressed me performance wise. The acceleration was more than enough. Going up inclines, had no problem there. Every incline I tried, it just went up, no problems at all. In comparison to something with a smaller motor like a Xiaomi or one of the rental scooters, they sometimes struggle going up inclines, so it was nice to see this electric scooter could handle it no problem. The ride quality was pretty good on the scooter. The 10-inch tyres and the dual suspension definitely helped out with the ride quality of the scooter. As I said, it would go over rough terrain and holes really easy, so you don't have to worry about going over small bumps or uneven surfaces. The scooter can handle it pretty fine. In comparison to a scooter with no suspension, you would feel every bump that you go over, and you might feel a bit shaken up after going on those scooters. The only thing is the handlebar felt a bit wobbly when going over some bumps as well. It's not as sturdy as something like a Xiaomi where it's all one piece. This has got an extension so you can pull the handlebar up and down and lock it into place. This makes it not sturdy compared to a Xiaomi, but that was the only thing. The ride was fine, the handlebar just felt maybe a tad loose. Maybe I had it a bit loose, but yeah, it's fine overall. The battery life of the scooter is really impressive. It takes about 5.5 hours to charge up to a full charge, but I managed to go out and about, come back, and it still had plenty of charge, so I didn't really have any troubles there. Other things to note about the scooter is that it comes with a set of keys, and now they look like car keys. You can unlock and lock the scooter. Pressing the lock button will do this. This is the lock nice. If you have the scooter locked and someone tries to move the scooter, the wheels will actually lock up and the alarm will go off. Kick it off and leave it away. And it's locked. You can set the scooter to actually go off with the alarm by pressing the alarm button on the controller in case someone comes along, picks up the scooter and wanders off. But it's a nice little feature to have if you have it inside your house and you want to lock it just in case. You've got the option to do that. Or if you left it on the side and you're just standing a little bit away from it and you lock it, it stops anyone coming up and trying to ride off with it. Another thing to note with the scooter is that it's got instant acceleration. When your finger's on the throttle and you press it, it basically just goes straight away. Something like a Xiaomi, you actually have to push the scooter a bit to start off with, and then you can enable the throttle and it will take you off. This, if you have it still and press the throttle, you will just the scooter will just go up and fling up in the air, so be careful. Only turn on the scooter when you're ready to ride. Jump on, turn on, then go ahead, and when you stop, turn it off straight away, then put up the kickstand. That's what I would recommend doing. So overall, I really enjoyed my time with the Fuze scooter. Again, thank you to Furo System for sending out this awesome scooter for us to check out. You can check out the link in the description. Use the code TECH_50 to get £50 off your scooter. It's valid for 2 months, so go and grab one while you can. What are your thoughts on the scooter? Do you have an electric scooter? Are you looking to buy one? Let us know in the comments down below. We'd love to hear what you think. If there's any other electric scooters that you'd like us to check out, please let us know as well. This has been Sam from TechFusions. Comment, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next TechFusions video.